So I'm back. How about fun? It's your girl Dominique, Drama Who, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm back. Let's have a video. This is a vent session, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so, alright guys, this is my series called Welcome to My Diary, because today we're gonna vent and pretend this mic is on, because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? So, let's just do a little vent session real quick. So, first thing I want to get out the way is the fact that y'all know I had a series on my channel called the Demon House series. Demon House series. And that was a series, okay? That was a series. That was not fake. That was not no bullshit. That was, you know, it's tea when you see the middle fingers touching. I was a real fine bitch. Something, whatever young man me said, but that was tea, okay? That was motherfucking tea. Okay. That was tea. And that series was not even, like, no bullshit. Like I said, y'all, in one of those episodes, that was trauma. Like, that was really trauma. That was a whole 9 yard. And Hulk had to come back around and make a little PSA announcement. And said that she's so happy that I am no longer making a series about her. Like, girl. Come closer to the front. Come closer to the front. Baby girl. Baby girl. Yeah. Girl, I was not about to sit up here and make a whole show about you. I decided to tell my lovely subscribers a story time better than making a one video of where I've been for the past 3 years, right? I've decided to make it into a story time so they can get more context on the traumatic and mental abuse that I have been through in your house. And I ain't gonna lie to you, mental abuse is some serious shit. Especially, I feel like it affects people who are more of like the black sheep of the family. I mean black sheep, y'all, I mean literally a person that can never do no right in nobody's eyes. Like, whatsoever. That is your girl, and has always been your girl. So, girl, like, I wasn't going to make up a whole series, whatever, to please you. I made the series to keep people up to date on where I've been. And everything in the story, I said it was facts. So, I can't say what I'm going to say right now, because legally and by birth, we have the same mom. But I have a lot more to tell about the Hulk, y'all, but it'll probably be a while because I gotta remember some stuff. For real. I got to remember some stuff for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that girl put me through a whole lot of y'all, and that series, y'all, was the icing on the cake. Like, that was the icing on the cake for me to really sit here and be like, yo, like, younger me would have been so damn proud of the fact that I advocated myself and I have no longer, like I said, lived in fear, and I sat here and I just told my story. Like, over the years, y'all, like, I've just realized, no, not that I just realized, but I've begun to realize something the older I got. Every time and it's anybody. Anytime I tell people that they've made me feel some type of way, they've decided to victimize themselves and make it seem like Dominique, yes, me, has become the aggressor. Like the aggressor, baby, I ain't no bully, but I'm real aggressive about my feelings. Usher. I'm real aggressive about my feelings. I'm real 10 toes down about how I feel. Like, y'all felt like that, like, let me know in the comments down below. But I've really been like 10 toes down about my feelings, 10 toes down about my advocacy. Like, I'm really trying to work on, since last year, so it'd be 2 years, well, it's been 1 year, but another year in with more firmness, that I don't want anyone to play about my feelings. I'll let nobody use me, I'll let no one manipulate me, and I'll let no one play with my heart, because I ain't trying to be like no player girl out here, but a girl trying to like really like baby, 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 ooh, like baby, 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 ooh. But I'm really trying to be like my nonchalant shit. Like, y'all give me advice down below on how I can be like real player with my feelings. Like you feel must be. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm sitting here trying to be like, okay, because I need to be like more like player with my feelings. Like, if it don't work, where can I find the next person, right, that can do times 10? Like, please let me know. So that's one thing out the way. Next topic, transitional. Okay, so if y'all didn't know, out of the second shelter, there is this place called Transitional, and I'm not gonna lie, I was supposed to do a whole story time on Transitional, but I was tired, irritated, moody, and just mentally drained and overwhelmed, and I still tried to fake the funk for y'all and push the story time out, but it didn't do how I thought it would do. And y'all know this is Dominique Dreams. Dominique Dreams on this channel is very active, very litty, very turned up, and she will post baddie memes till it's like forever on the dance floor. So yeah, but yeah, I like how that story time came out, much less the thumbnail. So we're going to really like, you know, TikTok traditional squeeze you guys in here. I know how y'all do that. How y'all do that? Okay, let's talk about it. Not gonna lie. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's just be real. I wish I stayed in the shelter. Did I go out to the bumble cloud, pussy cloud? Okay, let me stop. No, but seriously, I really wish I stayed in the shelter and just thugged it out with my bestie, DD Diana, instead of going traditional, because why'd I go to a program that promised 10 times more the resources than an actual shelter, and I got the opposite of that experience? Like, literally, y'all, I was living in the shelter having a whole down file plan of what I want to do, and this opportunity was literally brought to me, and I'm always used to being so hesitant to take opportunities. Kind of like, bro, like, I'm at a good set stone here, like, while I'm trying to like come out my comfort zone. And here I did, took it upon myself to come out my comfort zone for less. Please insert the meme with Sapphire, please, real quick.
You just said that you didn't talk to her.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're back. So, like, hello, why come to the shelter every day and promote a program that says 10 times the opportunities, more experience, more reach out, and then focus on one blood cleat person? And the people them that have jobs and I make money to rise that. No, but seriously, y'all, like, what the fuck? So, y'all, let me just give y'all my opinion on the experience. So, me and this girl, who are no longer best friends, I'm gonna call her Eminem. Me and her came with the whole, what's the word? In like a very smart, long word. What I'm about to say. Well, me and Eminem are basically shelter royalty, okay? And you know that saying where they always say people in high school that became mad popular hit their downfall? Let me tell you, y'all, literally, I feel like this is where we hit our downfall. Like, this not even baddies, we just really hit our downfall. Me and Eminem came in the shelter together. Came in this program together, literally, on some like, this whole traditional program was gonna make us better people. And we said one playful thing on orientation day where we were like, I'm princess of traditional, and I am presidente of traditional. And we kikied about it. And Eminem was like, doesn't princess chop president? And I'm like, technically no. President is like under, because she's still in training to become a queen. So she's literally what I would call as the royal understudy, learning from the queen and learning from the ladies in waiting, the servants, the educators, everybody, to grow and mold into the future queen of the country. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But that's what I said. And I said president is somebody that makes decisions, makes rules to better the future of the country. For example, the States has Donald Trump, and then you guys have governors and premiers that take care of a certain section or a certain part in the States, but Donald Trump handles everything. And I know y'all don't like Donald Trump. Like, I know y'all don't like Donald Trump, and I don't like Donald Trump either, because some of the shit he be doing is questionable as shit. But I'm not gonna lie, if that prophecy from Simpson comes true, that he passes out low-key, let's not celebrate right away, because what if his family comes for us? Like, like, what if his family actually comes for us? Like, the whole fucking black community. But anyway, that's not an actual topic. So, like, we made like a harmless, like, joke, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I did not think, like, that joke that me and Eminem made would be taken so fucking seriously. When I say so fucking seriously, I mean legitimate seriously. Now, I'm not saying Eminem was wearing like a whole crown, tiara, shawl, princess dress, the whole 9 yard. I'm just saying the title that she gave herself was taken more seriously than the one I gave myself. So I'm kind of just sitting back. I'm just like, bro, I should have been called Princess 2. Princess 1 and Princess 2. Not Presidente, because now looking back at it, Eminem got princess treatment the whole 9 yard. When I said I didn't give a fuck about anything I had to say, y'all, They didn't give a Ross clap fuck about anything I had to say, anything I wanted to do. Like, please bring up the clip with Natalie and Scotty, because at this point I wanted to swing on everybody that had a job to do and just didn't want to fucking do it. Like, please bring up that clip real quick. Like, it's literally the fact that, let's make one thing clear, y'all. It's literally the fact that when the government changed the original rules, which was we can be there for until we're 30, I'm 26 or 24 at the time. I had just celebrated my birthday not too long ago. So I had a good like 7-8 months left before my next birthday. And they literally changed the rules to now you gotta be 25 and you gotta go deuces out the program. So I'm just like, okay, so they looked at the list and they were like, Dominique, you're gonna be the first one to leave out the program. And I'm just sitting there and like, y'all, my anxiety was like, I'm not even gonna lie, through the roof. But I kept it so pee. Like, I kept it so motherfucking pee, y'all. I did not let them see me spaz out or stress the fuck out. But here's my thing though, right? You guys knew I was the first one to come out of the program, right? And out of all the 4 people that were on the list to leave that fucking program, y'all, they paid attention to the people that had money on. When I say money on, came with money. Like, literally came with blood clot money. And mind you, when I left the shelter, I left with a plan already in progress and pursuit. So when I came there, I'm literally thinking, okay, my file is gonna be transferred to the traditional program. So they're kind of already on hip on what I'm trying to do and what's going on. Whole time, y'all, it's a fresh day, a fresh, clean slate. So I'm like, okay, they have better opportunities, more resources. I'm really holding my hand out like JT. My bitch taking hands with the hand out. Dun, 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 dun. They said blood clot use the anything that they want and say what the fuck you want. My bitch taking hands with the hands out. Like, I'm really holding my hand the fuck out, y'all. Like, I'm literally holding my hand the fuck out, asking for things, showing them them ideas, and they're looking at me with a blank stare. And they know I ain't got no damn money put aside, put away, no nothing, right? And instead of like trying to hear what I have to say and figure out what the fuck, like, not what the fuck's going on, but like just figure out like what I want to do and figure out how to get me there when I'm trying on my plan, because they're gonna be bare fuckery. They're telling me literally to sacrifice money I don't have. Where the fuck am I gonna get money that I don't have to give Uno when I'm down there in the program struggling to support my motherfucking self? Like, make it make sense. Make it the fuck make sense, y'all. Like, make it the fuck make sense. So I'm just like, okay, at this point, like, I know it was a joke, but now the joke has gone way too bad. Because mind you, Eminem in there cooking for them like 5-course meals, sweet chili shrimp, mac and cheese, baked barbecue wings, and she getting like her phone bill paid. She getting special treatment. They knock on her door and they say, Princess of Transitional. Princess of Transitional. And she's like, yes. With a Minnie Mouse voice, whatever. And like, she like gets that treatment. And then when she says she can't do something, they let her stay in the room. And that was a dumb mistake too, because y'all have to understand, people were really watching you guys. low key. When I say people, y'all, I mean, hello, me. I was watching low key the fuckery unfold day by day by day. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, okay. So at that point, I was like, yo, I think the first thing to get what I want is, what do I say? Cooking for them, right? So I'm like, I may not have no salmon, sweet chili salmon, no baked chicken, no macaroni and cheese, but your girl can make a mean rice and baked chicken. Drum. Ask about it, y'all. Yes, I can make a mean that, and I used a cake mix with Milo. Don't ask me how, just know I did that, and I did my thing, and I made a Milo cake mix cake, and it turned out bussin'. It turned out so good. I was like, okay, I don't do the same thing she did. It may not be a lot of food, but let me start with the main people. What I really wanted to get at was the employment, what's it called? The employment work that they had doing employment. But the whole time, y'all, he was focusing on African people. So I'm just like, why the fuck did you hire yourself? Not even hire yourself. Get hired to only focus on your own people. Like, make it make sense. Like, who gets hired to only focus on their own people and have people of other colors and descent struggling for employment? One thing about me, and do this for certain, y'all, I don't like the two-faced crap. We're in a program. Everyone's a young, prospering adult, including little old me, okay? To the T. So I like honesty and I like transparency, and I can take constructive criticism as long as it's not coming from nowhere negative or very judgmental, if you understand. So I'm trying to sit this guy a bunch of times, but he's working with like 30, I think it was like 30 people in the complex. There are probably more, right? And I have his number and I'm trying to actively get with him. They either say he's not in right now, he's not this, he's not that. I'm like, okay, email, text. Like, it's like I'm playing cat and mouse. Like, I'm trying to chase you to help me. This is why my biggest irritation for me in that program was really like, okay, I really wish I had the money that I wanted to have so bad and inquire about, because I promise you that program would not see the daylight of me, except for my fairy godmother. Shout out to you, because I love you so much. She'd be the only freaking person that I would inquire about any Ross clap thing in that damn program. I promise you, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell y'all the tea, and I'm gonna tell y'all my business. So the plan was, if I inquired at least 80K, 60 to 80K, right? I would have signed myself up for that private nail program in Australia that I wanted to do so bad. And I would have been in school since then, right? It was, I think, a good 9-10 month program, right? And I would have put my hand in the game. Gotta get your hand in the game. Come on. Put your hand in the game. You gotta get your hand in the game. Woo! When I got my head in the game so motherfucking hard, I would have went in it. I would have went so fucking in, right? And I would have signed up for the program. They would not know shit. I would just tell them I'm in a program that I signed up by my blood class self. Sorry, not sorry. I would have moved in so much silence, because it's just like, at that point, I didn't have a motherfucking soul. And the fucked up part about it was, me and Eminem were best friends, and the moment Eminem got that title as Princess as Traditional, this girl parred by her motherfucking self. Everything we said we were gonna do together and be locked in, this bitch went about her business and did her own motherfucking program, did her own sneaky weird shit, which, by the way, our story time on all the sneaky shit that she did. Story time coming soon. Don't worry about it. Tea, love y'all. And like, literally, like, I was blindsided about all that shit she did to me. Cause I'm like, bro, like, we're friends. Well, it was supposed to be friends, right? We're next door neighbors. Why you like that, huh? Why you doing me like that? Like, be my friend and put me on game because I push you on to a lot of shit in the shelter. Why you leave me hanging, friend? Like, why the fuck did you leave me hanging and then do me dirty? Like, huh? I would drop some tea, but is it too soon for the tea? Is it too soon for the motherfucking tea? Yes. Wait, hold on. So, literally, I'm just like, bro, like, this African guy, I'm gonna call him Kendall, of course, for his name. Literally, your job is to help people seek employment. I'm busting out all the I'm busting out different things to you, and you don't look like you want to help me. You look like you make me feel like say me have to beg you to help me when your job is to help me because apparently you got the 411, the drop, the pin on a bunch of opportunities, and I'm presenting all of this shit to you, and you not paying me dust. All I'm getting from you is I'm gonna reach and get back to you. Dead ass, nada, no nothing. I'm asking, oh, I'll keep getting to it. Nothing. So me being me, like, once I see that, like, I'm asking for help and you're not, like, doing what you're supposed to do, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up and do what I need to do, okay? And figure out what the fuck I can do by myself, on my own, struggling or not, I will figure it the fuck out. Like I've been doing for the rest of my life. Literally. Dark and depressing, yes, but tea right there for you guys. So, I didn't like that. The housing worker, I don't even know him. He was kind of fine though. Like, he was fine, y'all, looking like someone's daddy. Like, looking like someone's poppy for real. Matt fine. I ain't gonna lie, I seen him checking me up most of the time. Like, I seen that little subtle, pretty look. Like, I don't know if he had a wife, but if he did, the way he was looking at little old Dominique, and I know what I know, and I peep what I peep. Every time he had to check me out. Check your girl out before he presented the what are we gonna do today? Awesome. Come on, bombing us. Everyone, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. And know that we can do it. Like, I'm just like, it's okay. And you know, you wanna like touch, you know, not my girlies, but they wanna touch the skin, you know, they wanna go on these thighs. Like Medea said, it's a roadmap to heaven. Y'all, but he was mad fine. I just didn't like the fact that, like, I'm trying to have one-on-one with you, sir. And we've been talking for a minute now, and I've been telling you. So let me give you a little backstory first. His whole thing was to help people find housing when their time was up, or when they felt like they had enough funds to where they can do what they need to do and prepare themselves and go to the program coordinator, which I will also on her to McCarty, and help you find a housing and get a housing program, teach you like your rights and what you're entitled for, and you know what numbers you can call to get stuff done, right? I'm sitting with this man 2 to 3 times a week talking about housing, looking at places for money I cannot afford. At this point, I'm like Squidward. The most I can probably afford is a cardboard box. And on the corner of some alleyway saying, spare change. Spare change. Cause at this point I'm talking to you and ain't shit going and ain't shit moving, but the process of us visiting places that I can't afford. At this point, living a dream. Living a dream. Living a Hannah Montana moment. This is the life. We're holding on tight. This is the dream. Hold on tight. At this point, I'm holding on tight because it's like, damn, like, we're doing all these tours, all these housing tours, and I'm looking at places that I'm just thinking and like living in, but I can't afford. Whatever. And we're talking, and then I come to the depressing realization that I may have to start back where I was before. And, well, no. Yes, actually, yes, confession. Well, I'm not embarrassed of it, like I said, but I have to start back and live with my mom. And this man go look at me and tell me, y'all, that's the best thing I've heard you say all day.
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
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 Like, sir, you meaning to tell me that we've been sitting in front of each other's face for months, for 30 minutes to an hour a day, and we've been talking about stuff and we've been looking at like places and stuff, and in all those conversations, adult to adult, you cannot like, I can't even say hurt my feelings, because what are those? But like, you know, like, could have just said, okay, well, like, let's sit down and have like I wouldn't say a realistic life, because I never told this man anything unrealistic. Let's make that very clear. But we could have just sat there and was like, okay, well, Dominique, let's like explore what you could have, and then let's look at realistically like what it's gonna come down to if you don't find anything. You get me? But this man go sit up and tell me, y'all, that that is the best thing he's heard me say. At that point, sir, at that point, can I drag you outside real quick and snatch you by your dreads? Cause what you mean? That is the most. Okay, cool. Child, like, y'all, like, I'm sitting and I'm talking to like people who don't see the same vision and beliefs in me more than my fairy godmother. Because I'm telling y'all to this day, if this girl can take everyone's jobs, housing, and employment, I'm pretty sure it'll be about to ask for me. Not in a negative way, but like about my future and about what I'm trying to do. About to ask for all of that, cause baby, better must come. Better must always come by the grace of what? Y'all too slow, God. But yeah, y'all. So like y'all, and then my main beef was with the top bitch, the unfortunate HBIC. Like, why are you acting like the old lady from Recess? Like, why are you such a drag? Why are you such a bore? Like, it's giving. I'm trying so hard to fit in with the main girls because I'm not a main girl. If that makes sense. Like, too much. Like, y'all, my first day there, like, I literally came out the car and my taxi driver handed me, like, all my stuff. And I'm over here looking for the entrance because I down there forgot when I did orientation to do a whole tour. And I found out tea and all tea that my fairy godmother was going to be there. Right? I forgot how I came. And lo and behold, she comes out the door. And she looks at my stuff, looks at me, I look at her, because what it do? And she was really like, oh, so like, you know the limit was like 3 bags, right? And let me tell y'all, Lord knows I tried. I tried to give away, donate, throw out, throw away so much shit to make it 3 bags. But a girl needed clothes. Like, the shelter washing machines, horror stories are no lies. Like, that shit is like Charlie Brown's kite chewing tree. Literally. Because them shits, them washing and dryers were eating the fuck out of my panties, my clothes, my towels, and every fucking thing that I damn near had. And it was annoying as fuck. So most of my clothes had holes. And then I threw them away. I gave them away. And I've donated and I've done so much things. So I only came with what I actually needed. And this girl go look at me and tell me, I'm gonna leave you here to figure out what you're gonna do. I look at her, cause I think she's joking, y'all. She turned around on her high horse and goes inside and proceeds to watch me from the window. Like, this is CSI or Law and Order. Girl. So I'm standing in the heat, irritated. I'm looking at her the whole entire time. She's looking at me. So I'm like, you know what? At this point, the shelter ain't too bad. So I'm calling the shelter. I'm really about to call the shelter and say, hey, like, take my ass back. I will figure it out with Diana. I want my old caseworker back. I'll just come. This is where me and Eminem are like really good friends, by the way, y'all. I was like, I'm just gonna come and see Eminem once or twice a week when I'm not busy, handle my shit, and then come see her, right? I'm about to call the phone. I'm like, okay, should I get like an Uber or a taxi to come pick up like 10 things, y'all? 10 things. 10 things and not even the half of it. Let's be very clear. So she comes outside and she was like, come on in. But I didn't hear her. And I was like, what? And she's like, come on in. And I'm like, okay. Like, you did all that for what? Like, girl, you did all that for what? Like, I don't like when people talk to me or look at me like I'm a fucking idiot or talk to me so I don't have no fucking sense. And trauma all over again, because that's exactly what the Hulk did to me. So it was like deja vu all over again, the whole other lady that is unfortunately not even related to me. So at that point, I knew we were gonna have beef, and she made it very clear that it was like solid beef, because that day, oh, excuse me, y'all, that day when I had my little knee injury, that rubbed that lady the wrong way, because she felt like I faked that injury. And granted, you can fake an injury to get sympathy, but this was not one of the causes. Like, I was cleaning my house. Me and Eminem were cool. Eminem knocked on my door, but I was cleaning. I told her, give me a minute. But Eminem was very persistent. She went bam, 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 bam. I ran back to get something, and went sloop boom. Sloop boom. Not twice, just once, y'all. And I hit my left knee so motherfucking hard that it split open slightly and started bleeding, and I was in freaking pain. I could not get up. I could not move. Eminem went and got staff to come upstairs and work on a call. The unfortunate HBIC, because when I can give her, came in, and I think she evaluation, and then she just went away. It's like, girl, I'm not doing all this to get out of a job or anything. I'm like really injured. And I genuinely feel like what pissed her off was the fact that I had to use the elevator to get around. And I was gonna miss out a chunk of stuff. Like, girl, there is nothing I can do unless you want to take a amount of self and carry me up and down the stairs and to programs. You might want to sit this one out. Respectfully, you might want to sit this one out. Like, when I tell y'all, I really fought, because imagine you talking to the same people on rotation every single day about what you want to do, and their only question for you is, well, what money do you have to sacrifice with opportunity? That's on a job. On a whole fucking blood clean job. It's literally to help people with whatever passion, whether it's jobs or schooling that they want to do, help them get to where they want to go. Funds are not. And I'm noticing that you guys only lean towards the people who had financial stability to fund for themselves. So the work you guys do is minimal. And I remember, I'm just talking to my fairy godmother of my frustration. And the only thing she can do that is very comforting is reassure me and motivate me. Because at this point, everybody else ain't shit. Sorry, but I peeped a lot of ass kissing coming from Eminem too. Like, for Eminem's food, the moment Eminem feed Uno had a 5-star meal, which, by the way, I'm not trying to throw no shade. Girls, food was real good. But ever since she fed y'all became real selective with who you were gonna put more time into. Between me and her. That's why I tried to feed you guys too. I'm like, you know what? Monkey see, monkey do. But it didn't work out in my favor. Because the moment I gave them that portion, y'all, and the cake the following day, nothing changed for me. But it changed for her. She got her phone bill paid. She got a brand new dustpan and broom. She got special treatment, royal treatment. She didn't have to come to program. She could just stay in her room and play a card. And all I hear is, ah, in the hallway, or well, I went on the same program. Whoa. So at that point, when my day approached and I got the letter that if I didn't find a place in the next 2-3 weeks, whatever the letter said, I would have to go to the adult shelter. I just mapped everything out. I got this old woman's house. I didn't care to say no goodbyes or nothing, because why the fuck would I say anything? Except my fairy godmother, respectfully. There is more tea. But all the problems I had at the old woman's house, I could not reach out to a single soul there. I don't know why, but I couldn't get a hold of anybody. And mind you, aftercare service for like 1 year, and I couldn't reach out to a single soul. Please, Transitional in Brampton, explain why. Mute, silence, of course. Chad, but yeah, y'all, that's all I have to say. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos. I will definitely give you guys a part 2 if this video does see well. But you know it's tea when these 2 little middle fingers touching. I'm just a real fine bitch. Something touching. Oh, lady, y'all. Goodbye. I love y'all. Peace.